this will give our staff an opportunity to write down and to listen to the things that you're saying. So he will be reading from the cards that you submit, both your questions as well as your comments, because we would like to hear both of you. So we're going to give folks about 5 minutes to write down, and then they'll be collected, and we can begin the Q&A. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes, for your presentation as well. This is something to be excited about, guys, but we got to get it right. Again, I know we're joined by someone from the staff. Someone from the Congressman's office. I know that we have this, so the Congressman obviously paying attention to this as well. So we are all on it, and we want to make sure that we're putting all our resources and efforts in getting this thing ready. We want to hear from one of our other sponsors tonight, and that is Mr. Mark Henry, President of the Environmental Transit Union. One of them said he wanted to see our question.
Good evening, everyone, and again, thanks to Councilman and all the electeds here in Queens. I can't express my union's involvement in this. I know that the Transit Authority has claimed that the ATU has been a major factor in this, but even the things that we have broached with the MTA in regards to this redesign, we need the residents of the community to echo our sentiments. We want to see a redesign plan or a remapping that's more conducive to people getting around the neighborhood, because as drivers, mechanics that work in Queens, we hear your complaints. And we've echoed those to the Transit Authority, but I think when it comes from the residents of the community, it's a resounding sound that needs to come about. Even though we work for the Transit Authority, when it comes from the residents, it means so much more to make sure that this remapping is done correctly. There are things in this remapping that we do not agree with. On the record, I've said this before and I'll say it again. And there are other things in this remapping that are necessary. The fact that you can commute between Queens and Brooklyn, it's something that's needed. But there are other things in this plan that are not needed, but it has to come from you, the residents, in regards to that. And the councilman mentioned something in the end of his talk in regards to last mile, first mile, which is a program that the Transit Authority is engaging in. And that's something that everyone in this room needs to be concerned about, because that's your tax dollars going away from public transit again, going into a public entity, a private entity, and not being servicing the community the way it should.
That's not unionized, ununionized.
You understand that, Mr. Thank you. But I think everybody here needs to know, things like that, when they take your tax dollars and move them away from your communities, it just diminishes your community that much more. As bus operators, we believe in what's going on in the community. A lot of us are residents in the community, and we believe that this remapping could be probably the best thing that has ever happened, but it has to be done correctly. We've presented our input, we've done what we can do, but it's really up to the residents in this room. And for you to get that message outside of this room, the ones who couldn't be here, because again, you know, unfortunately, everybody in this room may or may not work, and they can't get here, or they're still on their way home from coming from the city, or work, or doing whatever. So it's equally important that you get this message out and fill out these comment cards in regards to this, and take advantage of this opportunity to get Queens back on track. Queens is a unique borough in itself. And I have said that in my testimony. I have said that to the councilman. I've said that to these state electeds. You have to do Queens differently than any other borough in the city. There is nothing better than to get this borough correct. This borough definitely deserves it, being a transit desert, for so many years. I have lived here. I have witnessed it. I have argued for it. We have to do this right. And I can only imagine when everybody puts their heads together, puts their thoughts on paper like the councilman has stated, that we will get it right. But your voice is definitely needed. My members are here, some of my board members are here from the Amalgamated Transit Union, Local 1056. Please give them a round of applause because they're the ones who this plan, and they are the ones who actually gave me the ideas and told me what was deficient in it, what needs to be replaced in it, and hopefully tonight those sentiments will be echoed by you residents here in the community where we service you guys.
1179 here too, bro.
I was going to mention that. Thank you very much. We're also joined by new president of 1179, which is the former Green Line, for those who live in that area. Please also want to the ATU in regards. Jose, stand up so they can see who you are, please. Thank you. Jose and his team is also eyeing this program or this redesign and scrutinizing it the same way that 1056 is. Please, if you have your ideas, Jose, myself, my board is here also to answer some questions in regards to it. We're here to help. You know, above and beyond, we're here to help. As residents in the community, we're here to help. So on that note, I see the councilman's working up, so my time is done. Have a good evening, everyone, and I'll be speaking to you during the course of the night.
Thank you for what you do. Thank you.